Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel again, General Technology Knowledge. Today we will continue our lesson about basic programming of PLC GE. Yes. In the previous video, we already learned about basic programming of PLC GE that we focus to the timer on, and we also create the sample program and test with the Proficy HMI SCADA also. Okay, so today we will continue to timer off. Yes, this is a ladder logic of timer off block. Yes, and here is the principal working of timer off, or we can say delay off. Yes, and we also connect to test with the HMI SCADA also in this section. Okay, so first I would like to explain about the principal working of the timer off. Okay, so here is the input. Input, it means that this one. Yes, and this is T1, right? And this is the output. It means that here. So when we turn on, yes, this is T1, you see, T1 until T6. So if I turn on the input, right, it means that I enable the input on, the output will automatic on. Yes, will on the same as input. Yes, and this is the point of T1. Yes, then if I turn off the input, turn off this one, the output still on. Yes, and wait the PT. Here is the PT. If we set example 5 seconds or 10 seconds, it will wait 5 seconds, then it will turn off the output. Okay, and when I turn on the input again, the output will turn on immediately also, the same time as input. And when I turn off again, the output will wait. Yes, wait the time that we set the PT, then it will turn off the output. Okay, and here is the ET. We can monitor the current time when the timer working. Okay, so let's go to our program to create and test, and let's see the signal. I will test with the real PLC to show the status also. Okay, so let's go to our software. So here is the existing block. Yes, that we already call timing. Yes, so in this section I will choose this block also because it timing also. Yes, so here we can comment a little bit comment. Yeah, comment we are learning about timer on, or we can say delay on. And in this section we will comment also we are learning about timer off or delay off. Yes. Okay, like this. We can comment like this. Yes. And I will zoom in. Yeah. Too easy to understand. Yes. So in here we can choose this one from the tool chest. Yes. Or we can write here. Actually we can drag and drop. Yes. Click and drag and drop the block to the main block. Yes. And then we can minimize the tool chest. Yes. And here we can connect the wire to the run. Yes. And this one is the input, right? So here I can write like TOF enable, sorry, no con TOF enable. Yes. And for PT we can press F1 to see the hell. Yes. And go to timer off. Yes. Here is the timer off diagram, and let's see the example. Here is 60,000. Yes. And for the 60,000 run for 1 minute, it means that 1 minute. So when this one we set 60,000, it means that 1 minute. Yes. It means that 60 second. Yes. And equal 1 minute. So if we want to set example 10 second, so we can write 1000. Okay. So let's go to our PT. In this section I will choose the 5000. Yes. 5000, it means that 5 seconds. And this is a name. Yes. We should edit the name by right click and then choose edit. Example timer off. Yes. Timer off one. Yes. And here is the ET. We can monitor the timing when the timer working. Okay. So we can write ET like this. And here is the output. We can use coil. Yes. And then enter. Okay, I will minimize this one. Too easy to see. Yes. And then adjust a little bit like this and choose like this. Okay. And this one we can choose the motor file. Yes, because in this section in the previous video we use motor 4, so today we will choose motor file. Okay. So if we would like to connect this one to the HMI, we can choose the %m or %a. Yes. Example %m, and this one %a. Yes. And if we would like to adjust from the HMI, we can write the variable also. Okay, let me test first. This one %q. Yes. So let's validate our program. Yes, it error 0, so we can download to the PLC. Yes, okay, download. Okay, so when I enable, yes, so let's watch the data first before test. So right click and then watch, right click and watch. Yes, and then let's go to the project. Yes, and choose this tab and double click the data monitor and drag and drop the input. Yes, and this is the output, right? So I can test. So right now I will enable the input. Yes, by press F12. Yes, you see the output is on immediately the same time as the input. You see the motor file. Yes, the output is on. So when I press disable the input, it will wait the time, right? Yes, wait the time for stop the output. Okay, so right now it stop the output. Okay, I will adjust little bit for easy to see the signal. Yes, here you see when I enable the input. Yes, the red color is the input enable. The output is on immediately. But when I turn off the input, the output is not yet off. Yes, it's still on until the time the PT. Yes, the PT, it will turn off output. Okay, so let's enable again. Enable again. Yes, the output is turned on again. I will adjust this one a little bit. Go to property and then adjust to 60. Yeah. Yes, like this. Yes, right now the output is on immediately the same time as the input, right? So when I turn off the input, it will wait the time again, right? Wait the 5 seconds. Yes, this is 5 seconds that we set in the PT. So it will turn off the output. Okay, so we will connect this one to the HMI for easy to see and adjust. Okay, so I will outline first and then I will choose this one for create new variables. Example TOF 1 PT, right? And then I will choose the %R. Yes, %R also to link with the HMI. Okay, so save and download again. Okay, so right now let's go to our Proficy Simplicity to create the HMI. Yes, okay, let's go open the workbench and then go to our project. Yes, I will choose the existing project. Yes, and then create the point, right? First create the point to match with the our logic. Yes, so I will create the point for enable the input of timer off. So right click and then choose the new point, and this one example top 1 enable. and we will choose the boolean because it is on and off, and we will choose the device because we connect to PLC. In the next video I will explain more about the about the visual point and device points. Normally if we don't have the PLC, we use only this one and choose the visual point. We can test the screen or some graph signal without the PLC. I mean that without Proficy Machine Edition, we also can run only simplicity to create the screen also and signal also by using the visual point. Okay. So in the next video, I will explain more and test. So in this section, I will choose the device point first, to test with the PLC. Okay. So click OK and then go to device and then choose the right? 322, yes, the same as this one, %322, and click OK. And one more for this one, right? PT. So right click and then choose new points and go to the analog, right? Because we adjust the number. Yes, so TOF 1 underscore PT and choose the D in, right? Double integer and %R. Yeah, %R 19, yes, the same as this one, and choose the double integer, right? Here, double integer, okay, and click OK, and then let's go to new again to create this one and choose the top one, yeah, example top one underscore ET, yes, and choose analog also and divide point also, yes, and it is the double integer also, so we choose the double integer and go to divide and %R, right? 17 here, yeah, %R 17, and click OK. And the last one we will choose the point of motor file, right? Create also. This one we can duplicate from this one, we call it boolean, yes. This one example motor file, right? And divide point also, and choose %q, right? %q 05, yes, so %q 5. Okay, and then update configuration, update our project, and then start the project. So take time, the project is running, yes. Okay, right now the project is running, yes, so we can create the screen. So I will use the existing screen, yes, this one, and minimize the project, yes. And here we can copy the existing project that we already learned in the previous video about the timer on. So I will copy and then paste, yes, drag and drop to here, yes. So we can rename this one by property, and let's go to edit, and this one is the top, right? No tone, yes. We are learning timer off, top PT, and then this one is the top ET, right? So we can rename top ET, and we can use like this also, yeah, to align. And this one we can choose the, yes, this one, and then choose the brown, yes, and choose the top, right? So start TOF, start. Okay, we can also search like this to fast searching, yes. So it is the top one, yeah, top one PT, so this one, right? Click here and then click OK, and we also set the value, example 5,000, 10,000, okay. So we choose the set point action, yes. And for this one also double click and browse the points, yes. Go to browse points ID, and this is a ET, right? So click ET and then click OK, and we no need to set the value, right? So we not tick because it is the output for monitor only, yes. And we also copy this one and this one, yeah. So right click, copy, and then right click, paste, yes. Just OK first, and then drag and drop to here. Okay, I will drag and drop here, yes. And this one I can adjust, okay. So this one I can adjust also a little bit, adjust and align to with this one, yeah. We can use like this, and I will align example like this, align, yes. And we can also align to be the same, yes. Okay, so this one is the status of motor 5, right? So this is a motor 4, yes, in the previous video, motor 4, and this is a motor 5, right? Okay, motor 5, and this is the status motor 5. When the percent Q5 on, it will show a green color, right? So right click, open group, and then double click, go to color animation, and then change this point to motor 5, yes. Or we can also browse the point like this, browse points ID, and then choose star, motor star, yes, and browse. It will show the motor 5, yes. Click OK, and then this is a color that when percent Q5 on, it will change to a green color, yes. Then OK, and close the group. And this is enable of the input, right? So double click, and then we will choose the points also, yes. So star, top, star, right? And this is enable, so this one, click this one, and then click OK, and then OK, and then save our screen, yes, and go home, and then test screen. Okay, so right now we can test. So before test, I will adjust this one first, right? For PT, timer of PT, yes. So I will adjust to example 10,000, okay. 10,000, it means that 10 seconds, right? So let enable, yes. So right now the motor is on immediately the same time as the input, right? You see the motor is green color. So if I turn off the enable of timer, the motor still on, right? And wait the 10 seconds, it will stop, okay? It will change to red color. So when I turn off, yeah. So we wait first because motor still on right now, right? Yes. Okay. So right now motor is off, and if I turn on again, it will on again immediately. And when I off again, the motor will still on with the timer of PT of timer off. Okay. So right now motor is off. So when we go to see the signal, we can also see like this. This is the input. Yes. Example, when I start again, yes, you see the output and input is on immediately the same time. So when I off the input, the output still on. Wait 10 seconds, then the output will off. Okay. So we want, if we would like to adjust something, we can adjust here. Example, 500 or 2000. Example, 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. I will turn on. You see, on immediately and then off again. It will 2 seconds. Yes, it will faster than the previous one, right? Okay. So it is the concept of timer off in PLC GE, yes, and we can adjust something, yes, that we want. Okay. So I hope everyone will understand about this section that we learn about timer off, yes. And I'm so sorry because my English is not so good, yes. And I would like to say thank you very much for watching my video. And if everyone have any question, please comment under my video about this section. I will reply soon. Okay. And I would like to request all of you to like, share, and subscribe my video to get more notification and more new videos that I will create soon. Okay. So in this time, I would like to say thank you very much again and see you next videos. Bye bye.